Yokuso Otakus, we are back today with more Shuten Order, and today we're finally off the security path, and we're going to check out the justice route this time. So moving on to the justice path, and that's supposed to be like an adventure mystery type game, so that'll be more up my alley, and I'm looking forward to it. So if you like this content, hit the thumbs up. If you don't, hit the thumbs down. Subscribe to Yokuso Otaku for more anime news, reviews, and gaming. 7 a.m. January 2nd. 167 remain until the end of the world. Wait, what? It changed again. Is this just like a recap of the previous events? Or is there changes? Please tell me there's changes. Where am I? I don't know where you are, bro. You should. Hi-oh. Morning, Ray. You awake? Your reincarnation went well, as expected of the founder. How about your memory? Do you remember what happened before this? What happened before this was after I jumped off the rooftop, my body was engulfed in flames, and I woke up here. Wait, what? No, this is. That's not right. The fact that you remember that means your memories have carried over. That's how reincarnation works. It's power of God granted to you. Memories before that are still unclear. Don't remember anything about being the founder or anything else. Yeah, this is kind of a recap of what was going on. Still in the temporary body. God's trial. Blah, blah, blah. Murderer confessed their crimes. We gotta pick who the murderer is. Yeah, this is just kind of. This is we did. To finish the ritual, you have to take your soul back from the corpse. Okay, we're like going back over this again. Kill the murderer. Yep, we know that. Questions on the part of the right. You gotta kill the Okay. We've done sacrificial rituals. Shuten Order seems crazier by the day. Was I really the founder? Die, transfer soul. Yeah, this is kind of just. Alright. I'm not. We've seen this before in a previous episode, so we're not. Let's go to a second. We gotta find the killer. Last time we didn't pick the right person, so this time hopefully we can. We have till January 5th. 3 days left for right now. Oh my gosh, yes, it's one of the 5 ministers. Probably killed us. Holy cow, game, come on. I think we're just gonna pass. I'm not seeing a single move. Okay, here we go. Now we're picking the person. Could it be? Up, left, right. I said that. Up, right, left. I don't know my direction. All right. Here's our choices. I bet. All right, so we did security already. So we have all these other choices, but we're going to do this one. This is the justice path. After a wealthy man dies, leaving behind a huge fortune, Kishiru Inagami reveals the shocking contents of the will to the family, thus beginning a spat of serial murderers. In order to get him to confess, you must first solve the case. So it's detective adventure. That's where we're going to go. Say Inagami's a ghost white arbitrator. I love these graphics. This is awesome. So your murderer is the Minister of Justice. Sure about that. Yeah. Hi.
通常であれば法務省の本部
Normally it'd be in the headquarters of the Ministry of Justice. I'm late to the party asking this, but what do they even do there?
そうだな
Brief over.
法務省は
They are one of the 5 pillars of the Shuten order. They deal with the
教
law.
団員が平和に暮らし
They
てい
make
く
laws
た
to
め
keep
の
the
ルール
peace
作
for
り
all
や
members, but
そ
also
れに違
punish
反
those
し
who
た
break
者
it.
の
Isn't
処
that what
罰を決
security
める
does?
そのトップに立つのが教
At
団
the
幹
top
部
sits
の
one of the
一人
order's ministries, Kishiru Inagami.
性格は自由気
He's
ままで
free
自分勝
spirited and selfish. He likes to speak in riddles that don't make any sense.
手しかし博識で
However, he's
柔
smart
軟
and
な
a quick
思考
thinker.
の
No
持
one
ち
can
主
break up a fight like he.
彼を知る者はその風貌
Considering
や
his
仕事
actions
ぶり
and
か
his
ら
looks,
彼を
those who know him
白
call
は
him
調停
the
者と呼ぶ
Ghost White Arbitrator.
この国においては
Within
裁判
Shuten, he is the
官でもあ
judge,
り
the defense,
弁護
and
士
the prosecution.
と
He
いっ
is
た
the
ところ
law.
だな
He's Judge Dredd.
つまり
They
こ
didn't
の
say.
町のルールそのもの
In other words, he is the law around here, right?
あまり
I am the
関わりたくないな
I don't want to have anything to do with them. We have
幹部
to.
会議では彼が君の死体を初め
At
に
the
見つけた
minister's
と
meeting, he said that he was the first one to find your body. Whoever smelt it dealt it.
でも彼は否
But he
定し
denied any wrongdoing. No criminal would fess up that easily. We have to catch him before he gets away with it. No more dawdling. Let's go to the headquarters of the Ministry of Justice. Right now.
そんなに
そうそう
Yeah, don't forget your mask.
それから前にも言った
I
が
know I said this before,
教団
but
関
you
係
can't
者
let
の
anyone from the order see
君
your
はあ
face.
くまで
Remember your simple
教祖殺
private
害事件
detective
を
investigating founders.
これは一回きりの
That's
チ
our one and
ャ
only
ンス
chance.
教祖の殺害について切り出すのも用心深く
We also
タイ
better
ミングを見
break-
計らった方がいいだ
We also got to find out the best way to bring founders murderers.
でもどう
I
か
don't think he'll admit to anything
何
anyway,
かしょ
unless we have proof.
それなら物証を
We'll just have
突きつける
to
しかない
attack
な
him with some physical evidence.
物証
犯人は今もそれを隠しまだ
Hiding
発
something
見さ
away,
れ
the
てい
part
な
of
い
your body, your torso,
Ah,
whatever it is.
そういう
話し合いで解決できないな
The
ら
talk doesn't settle. We're gonna need to find out where the body's hidden.
So can-
No.
自分の死体を見つけなきゃいけないなんて
Saying my own corpse would probably drive me crazy. No time for complaining. Let's catch up with Colbert right now. Head for the Ministry of Justice. Okay, that's where we'll go then. To the Ministry of Justice. Ministry of Justice. Okay, back to this cool scene that we've liked before that we get to look at for like 2 seconds. And then we'll jump in the car and we'll go see the homie dog. What up, dog? What's up? What is up, dog? We're going to the huddle. No, we're going from the huddle to the Ministry of Justice headquarters. I thought they said that he would be there. This place looks a lot like the occultist from the last route. That's kind of weird. I guess all the architecture has a theme, huh? We got Dick Tracy over here still. Back to the head. Terribly sorry, Inugami is currently away. If you have a message for him, I can tell him when he returns. No, it's fine. Don't tell me he's already made a run for it. He has to be the cool. This is a problem. We don't have time to go look.
彼がいそうな場
All we
所
can
を
do is
当た
try to figure out where he might be.
今まで手に入れた情
From
報
all the
から
information we have on him right now, where do you think that is?
心当たりです。
What? I don't know, man.
とり
From
あえ
the
ず
station?
人が集まり
Why
そ
don't
う
we
な
just
と
go
こ
to
ろ
a
に
place where a lot of people gather, like the station? Station.
いや
Terrible. Yeah.
なんで
どうやら今
It
駅
seems
前で
something's
は
going on
面
there,
倒
right?
なことになる
Things would only get complicated. We're better off staying away. How do you know that? We're angels. We know everything that
だっ
happens.
たら私を
If that's true, you should be able to find my murderer, right? I seriously. These angels are more of like the longer we interact with them, the more annoying as heck they become.
とにかく
Very frustrating.
駅前の騒動は
Anyway, Inugami has no
犬神
connection to the
騎士とは無関係
station incident. Picks him
わ
up.
かりました。そういえば
Inagami did say they found my body at Central Park. It's also the prosecution, then might be looking...
なかなか悪くない洞察。
that's not a bad deduction. You might be a better detective than you are the
そもそも
founder.
教
That's
祖だった
rude.
子
Alright, so we're going to Central Park. That was my second choice, was Central Park. Station 1, Central Park 2. The Ministry of Justice over to Central Park. Ah, Central Park looks kind of creepy. I don't know what's with that creepy face with that slide coming out of it. It's disturbing. It's the wrong way.
あれ
Can't get in because of this fence. Keep out
君
repair
の
work.
事件の
It's
影
all due to your
工事という
incident.
のは
They're
建
calling
前
it
で
repair work, but
証
they're
拠保全のため
they
に
closed this place to preserve the
これじゃ
crime scene,
入
which means we can't get in. All we need to do is give this fence a good kick.
そんなことしたら怪しまれちゃいますよ
We did that, they'll think we're being suspicious. Suspicious, don't be suspicious. Who is this running man? Why is he in such a hurry?
今の
What was that? They were in a bigger rush than I am.
あれあの人
Dropped a
何
bag
か
of
落としていった
devil's
何
lettuce.
これ
What is this?
おいお前
Hey, you.
こっちに誰か走ってこ
Someone
な
come running by here?
たたい
Yeah, they went that way. Wait, are you holding
こいつ
grass?
本当だよくも俺たちを邪
Tried
魔
to
し
pull the wool over our eyes, huh? What?
違います
No, you're wrong. This isn't mine. What's up with these guys? They're coming after you. Hurry up and pray.
簡単
Don't
に
say that like it's
相手は
easy.
一
They
般
just
人
watch
です
their
よ
heads just blow up.
あ
Whatever, you won't make it in time anyway. You have to run.
なんで私ばっかり
Banana. Ooh, just kicking a hole in the fence and running. Why did I have a bag of grass, though? Was it actually the devil's lettuce that I had?
ダメだ
No good. There's nowhere to hide.
よりにもよって
Of all the places, they cornered me under this disgusting statue. Right under his balls.
どうしよ
My balls. What'd I do? You have the wrong person.
う私は
I
何
didn't
も
do
してま
anything.
せ
You
ん
have the wrong person. I just found this.
俺たちの草を横流しして
Just how much have you
どれだけ
made
儲
by
けてんだ
selling our grass on the black market?
どこに流してる
You're gonna tell us who your buyer is.
草とか
Grass,
横流
black
しと
market.
か
I have no idea what you're talking about.
とりあえず逃げら
I'm
れ
gonna smash up your legs so you can't run again. We'll hear your excuses after that. Doesn't seem very diplomatic.
君たち
Shut up.
ちょっ
Could all of you be quiet?
誰だ
But who are you?
せっかく楽しい夢を
I
見
was
た
having the nicest dream too. This guy sleeps a lot, I feel like. Because he like also found the founder when he was like napping on a bench. in his-
途中から安っぽい悪役が
Then
出てきたと思
halfway
った
through, some petty thugs came barging in. And it's no wonder. You were the ones who messed up a rather wonderful moment.
誰だてめえ
Who the hell are you? Ow.
おい
It's like a gavel. Okay, that's not a gavel.
うっかりな赤ちゃん
I hit them without thinking. Oh well.
あなたは
You're the Ministry of Justice. Yushiru Inagami.
うん
Huh?
知
You're
り合い
an acquaintance of mine, right?
いえ
No,
犬神に会えたのはいいけど
great. I finally caught up with him, but what do I do now? Don't look like a weirdo. Let's hold off a little bit longer before we get into it.
あるいはいっそ
Might be better to bring up the incident first. Why would I just throw that out there? He goes, oh my, you. Am I busted? You have a wonderful scent.
どうしたお前ら何があった
Don't I smell like the dead? Didn't they talk about that? Why is he telling me I have a good scent?
いや
Hey, it looks like they're buddies of mine.
お前は
You're the Ministry of You're the Ministry of Justice's Inagami? What the hell happened here?
へいふう
One, two,
た
three.
くさんいるな
How many?
最近ますます異教徒の数が増え
Recently,
てるみたい
heretic
だ
number or
ね
heretic numbers have been increasing. You see,
異教徒
heretics. These guys.
だろうが関係ね
Who cares if he's a minister? Get him.
すごい数
So many.
どう
What
し
do I
よう
do? Wait, why do you say so?
これくらいの人数で
They're making a huge mistake if they believe they can win against me with just
な
numbers.
ぜなら
That's because I know a theory that will lead me to victory.
すなわち
In other words,
逃げるが勝ち
it's like the JoJo family secret.
連中に捕まりたくなく
You don't want to get caught, then I suggest you be still. What a perfect place to find a car. Does it belong to those heretics, I wonder? Let's borrow it. Now let's hop into the passenger seat. Okay. So we're rolling with Inugami. Lock, no surprises there. They're coming, we should forget about the car and run. No, he's not doing that. Now it's open, in you go. But without the keys, we can't drive this. It's time like these where theories really come in handy. Movies, it's usually around here. It's not here or there. What is this guy doing? These guys are going to see us while he's just messing about. Oh, I can use the power of God to move this car like I did that robot. But can I make a car move? If it's controlled by AI, then... Oh, screw it. Sink or swim. I got to give it a go. Really? Right here in the car with the minister, I'm going to just start praying to God? The person they're against? Worked.
仕方ない
Oh, well. In this case, I'll just have to use one of the theories of old. When a machine won't listen to you,
こうして動かす
make it move like this. Oh, move.
さすが運命を司る
I knew my cane of destiny would let me down. The cane of destiny. Beautiful. Now get in before those goons come back. Hey! Yes! It is the cane of destiny. I got caught up in quite a mess, but at least I was able to get to Kishiru Inugami alone. Problem is, what do I do now? How do I get him to confess? Did I tell him I'm a PI investigating the founder's death like we planned? Before I do that, I should get him to stop this call. It's likely that the moment I bring up the murderer, he'll change his tune. I have to make sure I can get away. I don't want to be killed again. Save my skin, thank you. So I should really be getting out of here. What's your name? Rei Shimobe.
知らない名前だ
Never heard of
な
you.
んとなく
But I do get the feeling that we've met somewhere.
あんなところで何やっていたの
What were you doing back there? Central Park is supposed to be off limits right now. Well, I'm actually a private
私
detective.
立探
A
偵
private detective? Really? So there are still PIs in this
いい
town,
な
huh?
奇遇だな
What a coincidence. I used to be a
実は
private
も
detective
ちろん
too.
志してい
I
たの
love
は
fighting against evil in the
正義
name
の
of
ために悪
justice.
と
Like
戦
cool
う
detective.
でも
But one day I realized justice is nothing more than the opinion of a
立場
single
が変われ
party.
ば悪に吸い
Good
込
and
まれ
evil are all a point of view. The moment I figured that out, I lost my drive. That is
なんだかやる
some real heavy and real convo there. That's some real stuff. No doubt, Cap. No cap.
すっかり現実逃避だけが趣味になって
My hobby had turned into an escape from reality for me.
それ
And, Mr. Private Detective, why are you here? Before I talk, can you stop the car?
もしかして
Could it be the thing in your pocket that's been letting out a wonderful scent?
それについて調べて
You
たん
here
だ
to investigate that?
そう
Oh, it's
それ
the
そ
grass.
れ異教徒の間で出回って
It's an illegal narcotic
植
that's
物
been
だね
circulating amongst the
それ
heretics.
にしても
Though I have to say, grass, how primitive.
最近では高度な
More
生成技術
recently,
で
a
作られた
highly
ウイル
refined
ス
liquid
という
narcotic
液体の
named
薬物
virus
が
has
主流
become more mainstream. So we learned about virus in the last route, and I think that's kind of the only thing that we even got from that route, really, but that's okay. I see Unagami thinks I'm here to investigate. Might be able to use his mistake to my advantage. You're right, I'm here to investigate these drugs. I see, that makes sense, which is why you were attacked by those heretics
それ
back
が
there.
何の種類の草
I
な
shall
の
try to ascertain what kind of grass you have there. Yeah, I'm actually really curious what
私の
it's
手に
all
出して
about. Place a little onto my hand. Okay. smells so good. Some people say that this scent is similar to
これ
rain.
が雨私にはよくわからない
I don't really get it, but it really puts me in a good
が
mood. Now let me check. Oh, he's gonna eat it. Oh, that's right, that's right. Remember they said he was a drug addict. Now I get it, I can see. I can see it.
大丈夫ですか？
Daijoubu desu ka?
なんてことないよ慣れてる
This is nothing. I'm used to it. I'm perfectly fine.
ほらご覧よ
Now look, I
宇宙
can
の
see
セオリ
the
ーが見え
theory
て
of
き
the
たこの
universe.
道は真
This
実につなが
path
って
shall
いる
lead
ん
me
だ
to the truth. Oh my god. This dude totally gets high and makes detectives.
あーこれが
Oh
永
man.
遠だ
So this is eternity.
答えにたどり着くぞ
I'm almost at the answer. Just why do we live? Why do we die? Oh my god, this dude. He's a shroom head.
危ない。車の
Look out, the car's speeding up.
一緒に答えを見つけに
We're
行
going
く
to
ぞ
find the
しもべ
answer
君
together, Ray
銀河の
Shinobe.
回転速度に振り落とされるなよ
Don't get thrown off by the speed of this galaxy's rotation. I had totally forgot he was a drug addict. They brought that up at the very, very, very beginning.
いやー目が覚めたね
I'm awake. The world glitters before me. Good morning,
ど
world.
ころか
We almost said goodbye rather than good morning.
どこです
Where
か？
are we?
さあ
No idea.
私は魂の呼びかけ
All I did was drive while my
走り出した
soul
だけだ
answered the call.
そういう時の私は
I'm always the
冴えてるんだ
sharpest at times like that, so this is one step from the truth, I think.
絶対
Guy's
や
off
ばい
his
人だ。
This
この
guy
人
is. This guy isn't what I expected. I didn't expect him like this at all.
ヒメルさんもミコトルさんも
And I can't see Emeru or Mikatoru either. What now? I'm more anxious than.
こんな人気もない場所
We're
で
completely alone in a place no one goes.
この男が本当に私を
If
殺
this
した
guy
犯人だと
truly
した
was
ら
my killer, then there's no telling what he could do. We should talk about this.
でも
But if I leave him here, there's no telling when I'll be able to see him again. Yeah, we can't abandon him. Like, he's our
無理してで
culprit.
も事件のことを
Our
切
current
り出すしか
I'm running out of time. Even if it's impossible, I have to get him to talk.
さて本題
Right,
に
shall
入
we
っ
get down to business? To defeat the Huns. No, about that.
探偵君
Mr. Detective, will you take on my request?
依頼
Request?
いやね
Why, I was looking for someone just like
いずれ
you.
の組織にも属す
Someone who wasn't affiliated with any of the ministries and who can keep a secret. Also, someone who will run towards danger. Someone with
何より
guts.
君は異教徒では
Above
ない
all else, you're not a heretic, right? I mean, all those things are kind of true.
ええ
Yeah, that's right. I do kind of
そ
run
れ
from
なら
things,
十
though.
分だ
That's enough for me. You have the right
君は私のパートナーになる
qualifications to
資
become
格
my
がある
partner. He has the qualifications.
パー
He's a
トナー
koala. Partner?
依頼について詳しい説明
In
を
order
す
for
る
me
に
to
は
tell you what my request entails, you have to agree to be my partner.
何分ナーバスな問題だ
Rather a sensitive topic about
私の神経と同じ
sensitive as my actual
も
nerve.
ちろん
Of
ノー
course, you
も
can
あ
say
り
no. I won't force you into
その場合
anything. In that
何も
case,
聞か
you
な
will
かったこと
forget
に
everything
して
I said, and you
速
will
や
quickly leave this
あちな
place.
みに
Ah,
タ
by
クシ
the
ーを
way,
呼ぶ
you're
のは
free
自
to
由
call a
だけど
taxi, but
自費で
you'll
頼
be
む
footing the
探偵として依
request
頼
for my detective services.
そんな余計なことをしてる暇はないでも
I don't have time to do
せっ
stuff
かく掴
like
んだ
that.
この機会をミスミス
But I
手
can't
放
just
す
let
わ
this
けに
chance slip through my fingers.
もうどうした
What am
ら
I
いいの
supposed to do? Meru, Mikatoru. Gotta accept, yo.
あでも逆にこの立
Ah,
場を
but
利用す
I
れば
could use this position, and it might become the perfect opportunity.
彼も
Yes.
あ
exactly.
もう悩んでる場合じ
I
ゃ
don't
な
have
い
the time to worry. This temporary body only has 3 days left.
それなら
Then I have to do it. I don't have any other paths that might open up.
わかりました
Alright, I'll do it.
ずいぶん深刻そうに
Seem to
悩
be
んでい
thinking
た
about
ね
it quite seriously.
そんな
Was
に
that
難
really
し
so hard to
とも
accept?
かく
Anyway, thank you for agreeing to
その
assist
代わ
me.
り
However, I will be
それなりの
asking for a
報酬を要
reward
求させて
benefiting
もらう
this job. Is that
お
okay?
や
Oh, trying to extort me for money? A minister, no less? I can't hate you. Or I can't hate that about you.
いいだろ
Fine, what are you after? Money,
ま
perhaps?
ずはイエスと答
Unless
え
you
ても
agree
ら
to
わ
my
なけれ
terms, I
ば
won't
教
tell
えられ
you,
ま
though
せ
I
ん
won't force you to.
ういいね君今までどこに隠れて
We're done, lad. Well done,
君
lad.
みたいな
Where have you
人
been
材
hiding? The Ministry of
法務
Justice
省に
needs
必
people
要
like
だ
you.
私立探偵なんてや
How
め
about
て
you quit being a detective and come work for me?
イエスかノーか
Yes or no? That's all I want to hear.
答えはもちろんイ
My
エスだ
answer is, of course, yes. I shall give you whatever reward you
あり
desire.
がとうございます
Arigato gozaimasu.
ね
So what is it?
私が欲しいのは
What I want
情報です。
is information.
情報
Information?
教祖殺しに関して
I want you to tell me everything you know about the founder's murder. Ah, I see. That's what you're after. You sounded like a famous detective right there.
一体どこで鍵つけ
So
たん
how'd
だ
you get wind of that? Well, not that you answer me if I ask. Fine, I shall tell you everything I know. What? You sure?
当然だと
But of course, the great guardsman of the law must always be fair.
さあこれで
Now, our contract is set. Thank you, Mr. Detective.
よろしく思いかけず話が
Surprisingly, everything went ahead without a hitch, but is this really okay?
何か裏があ
I'm
るん
not
じゃ
plotting something.
それで
See?
依頼って
What is your
何ですか
request? What do you want me to
とり
do?
あえず君は
For the time being, you don't have to do anything.
は
What?
君の仕事は
Your job is to be quiet and to stay by
意
me.
味が
Don't quite follow.
そうだな
I bet I still have some time left before my
それまで
appointment.
の間に
Appointment?
君の件を
Then
片
until
付
we
けておこう
complete my side of the bargain. Or until then, shall we complete my side of it?
私の件
Right away?
教祖の死につい
There's
て
something you want to know about the founder's death, right? Yeah, that's right.
私まだ何もしてま
Are
せ
you
ん
really
け
going
ど
to tell me? I haven't done
依
anything yet.
頼料の前払い
It'll be a deposit on your fee, a show of my sincerity. Besides, I'm interested to know just how much you already know about it.
どうなんだ
How about it?
バラバラにされた教祖の死体が中央公園で発見されたらしいという
All I know is
ところまでし
parts
か
of the founder's body were found at Central
う
Park.
ん
See.
やはり誰かに見られていたか
So someone did see.
Eh?
What?
ああいや
Nothing. Just talking to myself.
いくら早朝とはいえ
It was early in the morning, but that park is still in the middle of town, so of course someone
他の
saw
幹
it.
部は隠し通せると
One
思っ
night-
てる節があるけ
Or
ど
one might think they could hide
遅かれ早かれバレ
hide
る
it from the other ministers, but the truth always
それ
comes
なら
out.
いっそ
That's why I
情報を
think
悪用されてしまう前に
Things should be made
公
public
表する
before
べ
the
きだと
knowledge could be used for
So-
bad. Don't you agree?
私は別に
I don't intend on using any information for. Yeah, I know that. Of course.
それで
So, what do you want to
あなたが
ask?
最初に死体を
Is
発
it
見
true
した
you were the first person to find the body?
発見
Yes, I discovered it.
昨日の朝6
It
時
was around 6 a.m. yesterday, although I was intoxicated on booze and
当時
grass
の
and
私は
whatnot.
酒やら草やら
Okay, that explains why he sleeps so much. He's just perpetually knackered.
公園のベンチに一晩いたんだが
I slept on a park bench, but I didn't see anyone suspicious until I discovered the body. That includes the culprit, the founder, when he was alive, or anyone
というか
else. Besides, when I discovered the body, I was still out of it. Or
神
rather,
々しい幻
saw
を
a
見た
divine vision, I think.
神々しい
Oh God. Okay, so now one wonders, like, cause how they showed it originally when he died, it was like this flash of light. It looked like this godly thing going on, but really, we were kind of seeing from his perspective. So if he was drunk and high, his perspective could be pretty wild compared to what actually happened.
そう
Yes, to me, the body seemed to be floating down from the heavens.
空から死体
Body was floating.
単なる夢だった気
It
も
could have
する
just been a dream or a vision brought on by the
あるいは
grass.
教祖
Or
だ
it
け
could have
が
been
なし
something only the founder could do, like a miracle.
どうも証言
In
が
any case, this testimony is murky.
彼自身が犯人だ
Is
か
he
ら
giving me a vague testimony in order to throw the suspicion off himself?
私が思うに
I believe that the founder wasn't killed in the park, but at another location.
バラバラにされていた
The
の
body
は
was also cut up to make it
殺
easy
害
to
場所
carry.
はおそら
The murder occurred at the cathedral on the eve of National Founders
大
Day.
聖堂
Cathedral?
それって
Where's that?
どうしてそう言
But
い
no,
切
we
れるん
talked
ですか
about the cathedral already, bro. You know this. How can you be so
証
sure?
拠がある
I approve. Dude,
何ですかそれ
what's that?
教祖の遺体の一
Part
部
of the
だ
founder's body. Oh shit, that's what he carries in the trunk. Oh, it's a leg. The other leg. Okay. So we have one leg. This is the other leg.
あれ
Legs.
初々しいな君
Oh, how innocent you are. I thought you'd seen so many bodies, you were sick of them.
急に死体
I
が
just came out of nowhere. I just got shock is all. Interesting.
面白いね
I like that green, that's still green behind the ears side of
そういうところも
you.
気に入ったよ
I'm wondering if the pattern texture on the knee is like a wound or if that's just like stylistic to show depth.
これが教祖の死体
So this is part of the founder's body, right?
うん
Yes, after the
幹部
ministers
同士で
meet,
話し合った結果
parts of the body are being stored
これは
separately.
教
This
祖
is the founder's right leg.
私の右足
Was my right leg?
正直
To be honest, I don't even see that this is my own body.
みんなでこんな風に
This
死体
is
の一
so
部を
odd.
監
Everyone's
視合ってる
storing
なんて
body parts like this. It is
それ
it
にし
is
ても
weird.
まさか
It is
向こうから
weird.
見せつけてくるなんて
Maybe they explained it and I forgot, but why are they doing this? Why have they separated the founder's body parts amongst each other?
よほど犯人として
Does he
捕ま
really
らない
believe
と
he
いう
won't
自
get
信があ
caught?
るそれとも犯人ではないというアピールのつ
Or
も
is he
り
trying to get me to think he's innocent?
どうだい？何か気になるところはないか
Anything
な？
that bothers you about this? Is he testing me? 'Something that I should focus on? Oh. The knee, maybe? That's what I was thinking, the knee. Besides the incision, there isn't a scratch on it. Exactly. Notice anything else? Like, perfect.
靴を
The leg still has its shoe on.
さすが。
Well done, an excellent observation.
しかも
You're
履いて
right.
いるのは
And what's more, those are indoor shoes.
屋内用
Indoor shoes.
これは大聖堂の奥にある
You only wear those in the
祈りの間で
deepest
しか
part
履かない
of the
ものだ
cathedral in the prayer room. Ew. Ew. Okay, they're like special shoes then. I
遺
see,
体
I
が
see.
これを履いてい
And
る
this leg has them on, which means, I mean, you know, like there is indoor shoes like in Japan. That's a thing that we don't do here, but they look different than that. So that's why I was like, what? And this leg has them on, which means the founder was in the prayer room when he was killed and chopped up.
これ
This
は
is a huge breakthrough. Or
教祖が
he had to
殺害された
run.
場
Maybe
所
he
は
had to run out of it.
大聖堂の
The founder was
祈りの
killed
間
in the cathedral's prayer room. Like maybe he couldn't run out
事実
and change his shoes. Like when do you have time to change your shoes when you're running from something?
大聖堂なんだ
Actually, the last place where the founder was seen was the
夜
cathedral.
の0時頃
The founder was seen by several security guards walking in the cathedral around
私
midnight.
の推理
My theory is as follows. The culprit killed the founder on a whim when they entered the prayer
そして
room.
犯行後に発
Then the
砲
culprit came to their senses and realized that they couldn't leave the
何しろ
body. As you know, there are only a few within the order who can enter the prayer
そ
room.
こで犯人は遺体
So
を
the
細
culprit
かく
cut
切
the
断
body
し
up so it was easier to carry and left it at the
私が
park.
それを発見する
At
こ
this
とに
point,
な
I
った
can't
の
tell
は
whether it
偶
was a
然だ
coincidence or
それ
part of the culprit's plan.
策略って
Like, did they drop him from the sky then? Like, how does the body parts end up floating around in the air? I mean, maybe this dude was just super high, though. I don't know. I feel like there's something out here. Someone's pinning the blame on Inugami. Maybe
誰かが
someone's trying to pin the blame on
第一発
Inugami.
見者を疑うのは
It's investigative theory 101 to be
捜査のセオリーだ。
suspicious of the person who
祈
found
り
the
の間を
body.
出入り
It's
で
how
き
many
る人
people
物
can
は
enter the prayer room.
教祖が認めた人
Only
物
those who have permission from the
すなわ
founder.
ち
In other words, access is limited to the minister.
やっぱり
Knew it. That means the culprit has to be one of them.
うん
Don't tell me you think I'm a suspect.
いえ
Oh no, I wouldn't dare.
まあ弁解のしようはない
It's not like I can defend
犯
myself.
人の存在に気
I
づ
was
か
fast
ず
asleep on a park bench and didn't notice a thing. I'm
犯
guilty
人
of
に
that.
心当たりは
Do
な
you
い
have
ん
any
ですか
idea of who the culprit
事
might
件
be?
の夜
Both
大聖堂には
Fushisho,
不死鳥君と国士官君がいたというから
Kokushikan were in
彼女たちは怪し
cathedral.
い
Sounds
二
suspicious
人
to
が共
me.
同して
Possible these
教
two
祖を暗殺した
conspired
可
to
能性
assassinate the founder.
暗殺
Assassinate.
あるいは
Or
突発的な犯行
stick
という
to
見
the
立てを前提とする
unmeditated murder theory
保
then.
健省の牛虎君が
Ushtora of the Ministry of Health fits that profile
Yeah.
perfectly.
そ
But
れ
it's
さえ見越した
possible
上で
Yon of
科学省
the
のイオン君が計画的
Yon
犯
of
行
the
に及ん
Ministry
だ
of
か
Science predicted this and
結局
saw his chance. Which
誰
could
でも
mean any one of them.
もしくは案外
Perhaps
そんなオチかも
it
し
could
れ
be
ない
something as
全
unforeseen
くの
as
部
that.
外者が
Is it
祈りの間
is
に
it
いる
possible
教
for
祖
someone
に近づ
unrelated
く
to
こ
the
とは
order to enter the prayer
ど
room?
うかな
I wonder.
怪しい人物が
A
祈りの
suspicious
間を出
person
入りす
entering
る
and leaving the prayer room would surely.
でも犯人らしい
We
人
haven't
物
heard any
が目
reports
撃
of
されたとい
suspicious
う
people around here,
Hmm?
have we?
ない
Nope, none.
それじゃあ
Which
教
means
祖以
even
外
though the
誰も
founder was
祈りの間
alone
に
in the
入
prayer
って
room, he ended up
う
dead.
ん
Yep, exactly.
その上バラバラにされ
Then he
て
was cut up and carried to Central
Hmm?
Park.
そんなのおかしいじゃん
That doesn't make any
それ
sense.
じゃあ一体誰が
Who murdered the founder and carried him out?
誰なんだ
Who indeed?
とぼけてるつも
Playing dumb.
りそれとも
Or
本当
does he really not know?
あ
まだ何か疑っているようなら
You're still suspicious of something. Shall we go to the scene? Huh?
祈り
Scene?
の間だよ
Prayer room.
君さえ良ければ
Wouldn't mind showing.
祈りの間に入れるん
Are
で
you
す
sure
か
I can go to the prayer room? I'm not affiliated
正
with
し
the
い
order.
情報を手に入れ
There's
る
no
こと
rule
よ
that
り優
states
先
we can't prioritize
我
gaining
々は教祖
information.
の
We
死に
must
つ
know
い
the
て
truth behind the founder's death. Don't you agree?
それに
Besides, it
よく
turns
見
out
た
we're
ら
right
す
next to the cathedral.
これはまさに
Does this mean the founder led us here?
偶然 とい
This
う
is a
こと。
coincidence.
いや
Rather, it was fate. Like I said earlier, I'm on the
こ
ball
こは
today.
文字通り
We are quite
真実の
literally
一歩
one
手
step
前
away
だった
from
わ
finding out the truth. What?
そうです
Literally.
よ
What?
捜
Well,
査の
now,
お手
let
並
me
み
see
拝
those
見といい
investigative skills of yours, Mr. Great Detective. Okay, so now I think is our detectiving time. Going from the parking lot near the cathedral to the cathedral. Which is kind of a cool place. Looks neat. I have a cathedral in my hometown that actually looks
さあ
quite a lot like that.
こ
It's
こ
just
が
not
大
up on a
聖堂
hill.
だ
Alright, this is the
君も知っ
cathedral.
たの通
As you know, other than
儀礼的な
formal events, the
祭事が
townspeople were allowed.
教祖が殺害さ
What
れ
about
た
the day
ぜ
the founder was
り
murdered?
確か日没
It
ま
was
で
open to the
は
public until
それ以
sundown.
降は
Afterwards, it was
教団幹部
restricted to
と
only the
その関係
ministers
者
and
以
other ordermen.
ということは
Which means our
犯人が
suspect list has gone down by
と
a
りあえ
lot.
ず中に入
Let's go inside.
私
Well,
は
what if the
入れるん
person
ですか
hid in the cathedral, right? I mean, couldn't you could get in early and then you could just hide in there?
うん
そんな適当な
You're too nonchalant about this.
法務省トップの私が
I'm
言
the
って
head
る
of
ん
the
だからいい
Ministry
んだ
of
よ
Justice. It's
さあ
fine.
真実を見つけに行くよ
Now let's go out to... let's go find out the truth. Bing, bing, bing. I mean, he is pretty nonchalant about it all. I do say that.
ここが
True. This is the
この
cathedral.
奥に
In the deepest
最も
part lies the
神聖と
most
される
holiest
祈り
of rooms, the
さっき
prayer
も言
room.
ったように
Like I said before, only a few
ちな
can
み
enter.
に事件の夜
By the way, on that night, the founder was
その
seen
扉を開けて
entering it
中に
by the security team. Huh? Statue in the center. Is that the founder? No, it's no one. As you know, the Shuten order only worships itself. No, I didn't know. How does it worship itself? That's why we don't worship one particular person. I guess you could say that the statues are symbolic representations of all of us. Right, so you don't worship the founder. The founder was loved by all, but we didn't worship him, if that makes sense. Well, if you personally want to revere and worship the founder, that's up to you. Wait, why do I have to explain common knowledge to you? You know this already. Yes, I was just testing you to see if you remember. Let's see, you just think I'm a fool. So okay, so a spoiler that I know about this is the founder's gender has something to do with the overall story. A lot of people have complained that this game has problematic translation because they fail to properly have continuity with the founder's gender. So, like, some people call the founder him, and some people call the founder her. I can't remember what the founder identifies as, and I don't know why that is. I do know, and I'll just bring this up in controversy land, I suppose, but a number of trans people or people that are, I don't know, friendly to transgender people. Not that I'm not, but I'm just seeing online. They think that it's problematic how they handle the gender. And that's actually one of the reasons why I really wanted to play this game, was because I wanted to see for myself, make my own opinion on it, rather than just go off what people say, like, oh, they're terrible, oh. Because the Japanese generally have a different view on everything than we do, for the most part, than Western. Not we, it could be anyone. Okay. Check this creepy mirror out. What sort of picture is this? Does it have any symbolism? It's so we don't forget that we are constantly under threat. We must always remember. It's telling us that the enemy is always watching. They are waiting for an opening. That really was boring textbook explanation. I don't really get it. The enemy, a threat? Is it heretics? They do seem dangerous. Should I constantly stay on guard for my own safety then? I don't understand any of this. Let's check out this number that keeps cropping up. What is it for? Oh, let's go. Well, I'm curious, would it be suspicious if I asked? Is this also common knowledge? Oh, that's good. The prayer room. Don't you want to search it? I don't... So, in this playthrough, I have specifically just tried to find the one specific thing that will take me to the next section, and every time I haven't done that, every time I've been like, I'm going to explore what the other options are, like the things I don't know are going to continue the story, they're like pointless. They're almost pointless. Like there's a little, like the tiniest bit of world building when you do it, but I would almost say, and this is going to probably be a blasphemous take, but I would almost say it's almost optional to look at things that are non-critical in this game. Because it does such a terrible job at like adding like a lot of that. Now maybe over time, I guess it adds up after you do all the routes. If you've explored all the different things, you might have learned enough excess information that something is beneficial. I don't know, but from what I can tell, it's just not fleshed out. Like, it's something you can do if you really want to know more, but there's not a lot more to know about it. Like, it doesn't add much to anything. Beyond this point is the prayer room, the place I was killed. No, I can't say that for sure yet. Perhaps there was some evidence. Can I go in? Of course. The room hasn't been touched since that night. Great detectives such as yourself might be able to find something. How does he determine I'm a great detective? I could be a terrible detective. What in the Fuddruckers was that? What was that? Yeah, what was that? For just a moment, I thought I saw a memory. Which means there must be something in this room. Oh, feeling dizzy? No, I'm fine. Let's go in. That's not what I expected. What the? What? Looks like a... Oh yeah, no, it says happy something there. Blessed be the Shuten order. Now, where should we start? I'll stand in the corner so I don't get in your way. You investigate all you like. But yeah, it says happy new end. That's what it says. The room decorations are too lavish for such a ceremony. But the decorations themselves aren't out of the world. I mean, it seems a little cheery. Let's find out. What is this balloon for? As you can see, it was put up for the National Foundation celebrations. It looks like all the gas is leaked out, as it looks all shriveled. Can you see all the balloons decorating the town? You didn't see the Founders broadcast last night? I'm sure you could have seen them then. Oh, that broadcast was shot here? Putting that aside, I would have thought that things would have been more solemn. Of course, the National Foundation is an important event for them. But it's just as important to not forget the festivals. The founder was always reminding us of that. Well, this guy. Alright, so let's see what's over here. This a fireplace? Yeah, I could hear they lit it on cold days when the founder had to be here. On first glance, it doesn't look like anything has been burned. Is the chimney connected to the outside? Perhaps an intruder could get in. Oh, I see. That's impossible. Take a look inside. The chimney itself is only 20 centimeters square. Besides, this chimney isn't a starting point. It would be impossible for anyone to use it. And anyway, look, there are no marks in the soot. Oh, you're right. Even the smallest people could. Kind of like how they let us. Alright, this number that keeps cropping up, what is it for? While I'm curious, would it be suspicious if I ask, is this common knowledge? I already went through that. No, just ask him! Damn it, just ask and see. Oh, did you find something already? No, there's nothing here that stands out. By the way, there aren't any windows in here. Now that you mention it. Well, this place is top secret to those in the order. You wouldn't want outsiders peeking in. Half-used candle here. The founder must have been using it when praying. Oh Oh, don't mind me. Investigate away. Or are you in need of my advice? I'm fine. I just needed a change of pace. This prayer room has only one entrance. As there are no windows or vents, the only way the culprit entered was through. Inugami slipped in here, killed the founder. All without being seen? Is that even possible? It makes sense that he was the one who cut up the body and carried it to the park, but... Hang out, have we? How's it going, Mr. Great Detective? Have you found any evidence that proves the founder was killed here? No, nothing that sticks out. Even I can't seem to find anything either. If I can find the murder weapon, then I can say for sure that he was killed here, but... Oh, the murder weapon has already been found. What? No, a knife was found in the trash can that was close by. I believe it was the weapon used to kill the founder. That's a huge breakthrough. Which means this really was the scene of the murder. It's a high possibility, but I can't say for sure. The trash can is outside, even an outsider can get it. By the way, that knife was always on the founder's person. Oddly old knife too. You'd think it would have been broken by now. Looking at the situation, there's no mistake that this knife is the murder weapon. Usually it's forbidden to bring a weapon into the only weapon that could have been brought in was the knife the founder had. Just so you know, it's in the possession of Shora. It's like you want to look. It looks like you want to look into that knife more. But for what? Are you saying the culprit took that knife and killed its owner with it? Exactly what I'm saying. The problem is who stole it. According to the power of God, it was Kiru Inugami who stands right in front of him. I want more evidence, though. Something that'll back him into a... Oops. Looks like it's time. Shall we continue this after my appointment? Oh, remember my request? Or have you already forgotten? Oh, that's right. What was I supposed to do again? Stand by my side and be quiet, that's all. Shall we go? Go where? We're a client. Yeah, I'm very... What's going on? What's going on? We're going to the Kukuri estate. Oh, this looks beautiful. This looks like something out of Raito. I actually have custody of this. Will. Just the other day, one of my oldest friends, the head of the Kikuri family, passed away. This is his last will and testament. Today I will be reading this to his relatives. He will be a witness to the reading. That is my request. Oh. That actually kind of makes sense that he wants him to his side. Like an outsider. That's all there is, then yes. Like, that's the best kind of witness, right? Like a third party. Their problem? I'm sure you're aware, but the Kukuri family is one of the wealthiest families there is. So, of course, the inheritance will also be low. I'm not exaggerating when I say the amounts could shake this entire country. And to whom that absurd fortune is going to is written here on this book. I already know the content. Of course, I was there as a witness when it was written up. Might even turn into war. That's of course, nothing might happen. I'm hoping that's the way it'll go. Whatever the case, we need a completely unrelated witness to see over the proceedings. Actually, makes a really weird amount of sense. How about it? It's not just the hardest job, but will you do it? Although you've already agreed, so you can't back in down now. This is just me checking to see if you're enthusiastic about this. Busy with all of my stuff, so I shouldn't be bothering with some family's mess. Although I do feel like I'm so close to finding out what's at the core of my incident. I mean, it makes sense to keep hanging with this guy and building rapport with him. Otherwise, you'll never be able to figure it out. If Inugami is my killer, then I can't let him out of my sight for a moment. I have to follow him until I get his confession. Of course I'll do it. I was waiting to hear you say that, Mr. Great Detective. The Kukuri family estate is close by. We can't get there by car. Can't get there by car? What? Whoa. Once we pass through these woods, there's this lake. That's freaking cool. It reminds me of that Knives Out movie where they're on the island. I think it's the second one. The Kukuri Mansion is in the middle of that lake on a man-made island. The island looks like a pedestal, and it's 15 meters above the water. Normally, you have to use the suspension bridge. Since the car can't use that bridge, we'll leave it here then. What do you mean normally? Is there another way to access the island then, my good sir? Is there like an underwater passage? Or are we going on this island and we're going to discover a murder mystery? This bridge looks horrifyingly terrible to cross. Who in the heck would have only one bridge to come in and out, and that's the bridge? I could call them rich, but they're on a completely different level. They created an entire island after. I mean, that's not that wild. I mean, it's wild, but it's But don't you think this bridge looks a little old? It looks unsteady. There's no other way across, no complaining. The reading of the will is at 11. We'll be late if we hurry. I'm not strict on punctuality, but I do hate being hurried on. I'll be going ahead. Okay. Why is there wires? The supports are damaged. Is this really going to be okay? If you don't hurry up, I'll leave you here. Hold on. But what if the bridge breaks while we're coming in? Then we're stuck. I knew it! Inugami, hurry, run! The bridge is going to collapse. I don't know if running helps, but... Whoa! We're Indiana Jonesing it. Made it. They'll want compensation for that. How will you pay, Rei Shimobe? You messed up. It wasn't my fault. The supports were already breaking. I want to sue for emotional distress. Nobody likes a greedy person, you know. Never mind that. We can't get back to the other side now. We can't go back. There's no need to panic. Apparently there's a boat, so we can use that. Ah, see, that's what I maybe thought. Thought I was going to be stuck here without those angels and face the time limit alone. That would be like, where are Mikitoru and Himaru anyway? Staying away? Well, if we get back, that is. This is the Kukuri Mansion. Please try to be civil. So I have a theory. That the angels are known by the ministry. That's what I think. I think that the ministers know who the angels are. And I don't know. I kind of am starting to wonder whether they're even actually angels. This is the Kukuri Mansion. Please try to be civil. Oh, right. Before we go in, can I have some more of that grass? Absolutely not. The huge mansion, right? This is the Kukuri main house. The head of the family was Kiyomasa Kukuri. I'm sure you've heard of the name. Before he died, he was the CEO of Kukuri Pharmaceuticals. Kukuri Pharmaceuticals mainly focuses on medicinal and industrial medicines and chemicals. Kiyomasa apparently died of poisoning, as a result of heavy metal used within his company. He became so weak that he seemed to know when he was going to die. That was about 3 months ago when I was brought in to help in this one. Anything suspicious? What a pointed question. Of course, I considered premeditated murder, but that seemed unlikely. At any rate, Kiyomasa himself denied it would ever happen. The heavy metals in his body slowly accumulated over 30 years before finally killed. They weren't at levels you could force onto someone at will. That's why the chance is low. Kiyomasa laughed and said that it was a badge of honor, one that he showed how hard he'd worked. By the way, how much is the inheritance? You could build 10 buildings like our headquarters and still have money left. That's just an estimation. It's probably more than that. Can't even imagine. That was the most unclear frame of reference for how much money this is. Like, what does that even mean? Like, how would I even know how much that would freaking cost? I would never know that. I can't even imagine. That's about the only way to say it. Mr. Inagami, thank you for coming this way.
Yeah.
Hey, as cute as always.
So,
Who are you again? I was in charge of serving the master. I am the maid, Yuri Mizuno. Blessed be the Shuten order. Yuri estate maid. Oh, right, Mizuno. So, you're so much cuter now that I didn't recognize you. Oh, right, this is our witness, Rei Shimobe. I'll introduce him to everyone. Family is gathered in the Great Hall. Will you be heading there directly? Yeah, that's... Sorry for barging in, everyone. I'm here to read the will. Mizuno? Yes, what is it? This is awkward for me to say, but while we were coming here, the bridge gave out. Oh my, are you injured at all? I did hear a loud bang earlier, so it was the bridge. It was so old that I was worried when it would finally collapse. It looks like everyone here won't be able to walk back. Don't worry, everyone was planning on staying here, but... Anyway, I shall take one of our servants with me and check the bridge. Mr. Shimobe, you should hurry to the Great Hall. Everyone will be waiting for you. Alright, I'll go. This literally feels like Knives Out. Like I feel like we're walking into like a murder mystery. The reading of the will, then the lights turn off, and a murder occurred. Was that Colonel Mustard with the candlestick in the kendo room? There he is. Where have you been? I'm sorry for making you wait. Whoa, the mood is gloomy in here. Why would the mood not be gloomy in here? Okay, so we get a couple look at these characters. The green-haired person looks very interesting. I like their scarf. Got the big titty waifu there. It looks like maybe she has a half mask on. And then everybody else just looks like they're mad. Well, the rich guy that's married to the big titty waifu probably is my guess. Who knows? We'll see. We'll find out. I came here just to follow Inagami, but all I have to do is stay quiet and watch, right? I don't want to get caught up in some crazy mess, so I'll keep it to myself. That portrait on the wall, is that Kiyomasa Kakiri? Seems quite mean, the complete opposite of me. Putting that aside, my aim is Inagami. I have to follow his orders just so he doesn't get away with it. Well, I would like to start the reading of the will if I may. Wait, Inugami, one of my brothers isn't here. What is he up to? Did someone call him? He's always been a sloth. He messes up everything we ask him to do. He has no right to claim any of this inheritance. If he makes us late, he should lose his portion of the inheritance, don't you think? Like, inheritances are so, like, will readings are, like, they can be so nasty. Like, I've had some cool moments in my family where everyone was just, like, cool about it, but, like, so often I've seen so many things that have to do with inheritance turn ugly. Like, people who love each other turn into just bitter enemies when money's involved. If he makes us late, he should lose his portion of the inheritance. The second son. I wonder how many millions I'll be getting. I wouldn't mind receiving that much either. That's a really weird half mask. He is... Yes, so she's Yoichi Kakura's wife. I belong to this family too, you know. Don't forget it. CEO always puts the company first. Here we go, it's the executive. Therefore, his money should go to the company. I'm sure that's what he had in mind. That is ridiculous. What nonsense. Why would we give our money to anyone outside the family? CEO's money is the company's money. To use it for self-interest is ridiculous. Luzu, that sounds like you know who the next CEO is. At the very least, I do not see anyone here worthy enough to take up that role. Damn you. Let's stop this pointless bickering. Alright, he is the estate private doctor. Oh, he's the doctor? Doesn't matter how much we argue, this will has already been written. It's just a simple matter of who he trusted the most during his life. You say something, or you say that like you know something. Why is the doctor here anyway? Perhaps you thought there might be a chance that you might be an inheritor? How inappropriate. Everyone's on edge because of the huge fortune that's on the line. It doesn't turn into a brawl. Oh, it will. Oh, it'll turn into a murder. I'm calling it now. At any rate, I just want this over with and done ASAP. Well, while we're waiting on the youngest, why don't I introduce the witness? This is Ray Shimobe. He doesn't look it, but he's an excellent. Hello. We don't need a witness. In order for a will to be read, a witness is required. This is the rule. Help! Whoa. Who the heck is this? He's the Curry State employee. He looks terrifying. At the jetty below, something terrible has happened. Be more precise, Domon. Take a break before you speak. Yes, young master. Only a few moments ago, I heard a huge crash, and when I checked, the bridge was gone. Wait, I reported that. What? The bridge? That damn bridge. Finally gone, huh? Why was no one repairing it? These are the questions I have in my life. These are deep, intellectual questions that need answers. Then all you need to do is fix it, right? That's why we employed you. Yes, that's right, but the problem's not the bridge. The problem's Matthew. Matthew's bridge. Stop blabbering and just say it. I went to the jetty to check the fallen bridge, and on the boat was young Master Seizo. He was dead. What? He's dead. Well, this is serious. We'll suspend the will reading for now and go see what happened to Seizo. Domon, show us. Yes, sir. Well, this wasn't the way that I thought that the murder was going to happen, but there was a murder. I was right. Although it's a very low-hanging fruit. Although the murderer seems to be more impatient than I thought. Not to mention crazier than I imagined. I would have never thought one of them would die before the reading. Inugami, you saw this coming? You knew that this would turn out this way? I said so, remember? It might turn into a war. Then you could have stopped it from happening. Don't be so absurd. I am an outsider. I can't interfere with family matters. Till the will is open, that is. Isn't that right? That's the theory, anyway. Besides, this is way... This way is much more exciting. Exciting? What on earth? Mr. Inugami, the bridge is this way. Okay, I'm coming. Shall we go, Ray Shimobe? As the witness, you should be aware of all the facts, too. Should I say, as a great detective? I don't know why he's just, like, turned me into a great... I can't just be, like, a basic detective. I must be amazing. To the docks. What's gonna happen on the docks? Someone's here. There's not even a boat. They're way out in the water there. Oh God! A small boat that rocked gently on the still lake. Inside it lay a man. I could tell he was dead immediately. There was a huge machete thrust into his abdomen. I mean, that generally would be how, someone would die that way. What's wrapped around the handle, though? His eyes were frozen open as if glaring at us, forever staring. Seizo. Is that really Seizo? Domo, could you pull the boat a little closer to the jetty? Yes. He has a mustache on his mask, and that's pretty funny. No good, he's gone. I can see that. Why did he die, or when did he die? You don't know? That's the most important bit, you damn quack. Terribly sorry, but I'm not a medical examiner. However, he's still warm, so I can say that his death was in the past few hours.
死因については
Cause of
この
death
ナ
would
タ
be
イ
the
が
machete,
考えられ
right?
ます。
どうしてこんなことに。
How did this happen? Is it because of the will?
そしてこれは
And this doesn't look like it was an accident. It's too
本当
strange.
に
Was he really killed?
怖いけど。
Scared, but if I could get a bit closer.
そこのお前
Hey, you! Outsiders should stay out! Sorry?
おい水野
Hey, Mizuno.
警備省
Did
に
you
連
contact
絡
the Ministry of Security?
とっとと通報してこ
Then
いよ
get on it. You're so goddamn useless. I'm so sorry, but I'm so scared that my legs.
大丈夫ですか？
You okay?
脳なしが
You dimwit. Are you only good at talking or taking care of old farts?
お前が代わりに死ねば
Should
よ
have
かった
died instead of
お
him.
前をここに住まわせて
There's no reason for you to live here anymore. Once the reading's done, you're fired.
つうかさ
Hey, don't you think that woman did Seizo in?
んじゃないの
Seizo in?
製造にちょっかいかけられ
Apparently
て
Seizo used to
拒否って
hit
たらしい
her
じゃん
or hit on her a bit, and she turned him
俺
down.
全部知ってん
I've
だ
already
から
figured it
な
out. You killed him, right? No, I didn't. I would never.
殺し
Killed? So you're saying he was murdered?
この死に方を見たら
How else does one get a machete plunged into your chest? Come on now. Considering how he died, it was no accident. I mean, I guess you could fall on it. That would be-
明らかに競技の違反
But I don't know how you'd end up in a boat. A murder. There's a clear violation of the doctrine. How disgusting. Isn't this woman a heretic?
競技の違反。
Violation of the doctrines? Wait, how do they know she's a
so ka.
heretic? It's a very religious household, so the doctrine is law here, right?
でも異教徒って
Heretics. Those are dangerous people who oppose the beliefs of the order.
殺人をしたから異教
One who murders is then a heretic by default. What does that mean exactly? I mean, that is kind of
犯人が異教
logical
徒かどうかはともか
about. Putting that aside for now, this is an important day for us. There will be a reading, remember?
それを台無しにするなんて
I can't think of anyone other than an outsider who would try to ruin that for me.
水野
Zuno
いや
really did.
父に取り入ってのうのうと屋敷暮らしを
You
享受する
buttered
の
up
では
our
飽き足らず
father because you weren't content with just living here
くくり
anymore.
家の遺産にまで手をつけ
Tried
よう
to
と
get
いう
your
わけか
hands on our inheritance, right? I haven't done
もう
anything.
どっちでも
Who
いいから
cares?
さ
Either way, get off our
な
island.
んなら
Or
今か
how
ら
about
泳
you
いで
swim
帰る
back right now? Do it.
そうし
ちょっと
What are you doing?
水野さんはやっていない
Zuno
と
just
言って
said
います
she didn't do it. Shouldn't you hear her explanation first?
は
Huh?
あ立ち会い人が何の
What's your angle, witness? You're just a third
だっ
party.
たら僕たちの
So keep your mouth shut.
でも
Keep your trap shut.
公正な
But
第
a third party, so let me
根拠
say,
もなく水野さ
it's
んを
not fair to
犯人
Mizuno
扱
to
いす
treat
る
her
のは
like a murderer without any proof.
君
Read the
空気を
room, we're
読ん
not
で
kids here.
とりあえず
Anyway, we all
その女が
agree that
犯人
woman is the murderer.
後のことは警
All
備
we
省
need
に
to do is
通報
contact
し
the
て
Ministry of
聞かれ
Security and let them deal
そ
with
れよ
her.
り
Let's focus on the
思ったの治安
inheritance. If
は
the
遺
will
産
reading is
だよ
canceled now, it'll be a huge headache.
会社的には
At the
それ
company,
こ
people
そ
might end up dying. What?
何を言ってるん
What are
で
you
すか
talking about? This isn't something you can just brush aside.
貴様
Just who do you think you are?
犬神さん
Inugami, this witness of yours is quite opinionated.
もはや中立性
I don't think he can be
疑わしい
neutral anymore. Shall we kick him off the island too?
おい
Kick me off?
そうだね
Yeah, to be honest, I don't really know
実は私も
Rei Shimobe all that well either.
犬神さん
Inugami?
皆さんはこうおっし
You
ゃっ
heard
てい
what they
るけ
said,
ど
but what will you do?
どうもこうもありません
There's
よ
nothing else to do. I haven't said anything wrong here.
しもべ様
Mr. Shimobe, don't worry about me. Just do what you have to do.
水野さん
Miss Mizuno. Angels? This way up here.
ヒメルさんミコトルさんあんなところにいつの間に
Okay, so like going back on what I was saying about these people not actually being angels, like look at their halos for one. Their halos are held up with like a little stick, like a cosplayer would do. Okay? So they're not like a mystical being with a halo floating above their head, like a stick is holding them. The other thing too, and I've been trying to figure this out with this guy, but the dude, he has like a backpack that has his angel wings. Like he doesn't have angel wings. He has a backpack with angel wings. I think they're just cosplaying. No, we should go to the...
犬神さん
Inugami, wait 5 minutes. I want to hear
5
something.
分は
5
長いな。
minutes is a long time. Make it 3.
わか
Fine. Just where have you two been? You left me all alone.
いや
Ah, the Ministry of Justice guy is a sharp one.
余計な勘繰
We
り
didn't
を
want
され
him
な
to
いよ
get
うに
suspicious
極
of
力
you,
す
so
な
we hid ourselves.
そうだった
Also,
んですか
how did they get on the island if the bridge is down? I don't know. Maybe they are angels. Maybe I'm super wrong.
お二人がいない間に
While you two were away, I managed to get all sorts of information.
まだ罪の
Although I still haven't
告白には
gotten
至っ
him
て
to confess yet. It just like, so it reminds me, there's this movie called Memento, and in it, this guy is trying to solve a mystery, but he has no short-term memory, kind of like our character here, setting over and over again. And people mess with him. Like, people mess with him because he can't remember things. He has to tattoo things on him. So people give him fake informations. They put like a fake note in their pocket or whatever, so that he's like, you know, because that's what he has to trust is like his notes on himself and stuff. I feel like these angels are kind of yoking me around too. I don't know. By the way, how'd you get here? The bridge collapsed. We are angels. We can fly if we feel like it. Those tiny wings? Look, don't worry about the details. It looks like you've gotten yourself into another right mess.
ええ
Yeah, it looks like someone was murdered because of a will
私は
reading.
ただの
I
立ち
came
上
here
げ
just to be a witness, but you're nothing but trouble, aren't you, Ray? Well, you were also murdered, so I guess it's late. It's to be expected. To be honest, shouldn't you let whoever wants to die just die? You don't have the time to be solving another murder case.
分かってますよ
I know that,
でも
but I just couldn't keep quiet after
責め
seeing
られて
someone
いる
blamed for something without
そ
proof.
れが人間ってもの
Isn't that what makes me
い
human?
やそれ
I'm
は
not
ど
so
う
sure about that. What?
今考えうる最悪のケース
Someone going down for something they didn't do is not the worst case scenario. Also, what happens with the inheritance also has nothing to do with
危
it.
惧しなければならないのは
What you need to do is
ここで
focus,
君と犬
or
神
what you
騎士
need
と
to
の
be
関係
focused
が
on is
断
not
れる
losing your current connection with Kishiru Inagami.
分かってます
I know that.
でもこのままだと
But with things as they are, I'm about to be kicked off the island for being a nuisance.
参ったな
Oh.
追い出されないよう
Look.
にするには
Or it looks like all you can do is say that you can solve this case.
わ
Me? Solve the
当
case?
たりだよ
You'll be bluffing, of course. It doesn't really matter if you can at all. Anyway, in order to stay and keep watch on Kishiru Inagami, say that you can.
捜査の真似事
Are
を
you
しろっ
telling
て
me
言
to
うんです
pretend to
か
investigate? I don't know anything about that. You don't have time to kick up a fuss now. Now go. Fix this, then get back to your real job. Hayuku.
そんな
But I
パパと行かないから
can't just
困っ
fix
てるん
this. That's the problem. What am I going to do with you? There's a power of God that you can use for times like this. But you need to be prepared. Once you start using it, you can't go back.
覚悟ならもう
Prepared?
命を投げ
I
出
was
した
prepared the
時に
moment
決
my
めてま
life
す
was taken from me. Is that enough? That's true. You want to use it now? The one that reveals the hidden truths of the world, the ultimate divine power of God. Power of revelation.
目視
Wait, didn't we do the power of revelation before? Let me tell you, revelation is different from any other power you've used. That's because it's the power to uncover the secrets of the world. When you need the truth, the world will reveal itself. In other words, this vision will turn the world into the perfect place to invest.
よく意味がわ
I don't really get it,
まあ
but
実際に試
you'll
して
understand more quickly if you try it out. There's no time to waste. Oh, we all need to pray together. Are you ready? And we're off. Time to die. And your view of the world has changed drastically, right?
いえあまり変わった気はしませ
Yeah,
ん
it
け
doesn't
ど
really look like it's changed.
あ
Something forming inside my head? What?
これは
Is this the suspension bridge we used to get here? Oh, have you already found something connected to this case? If so, then with the right timing, snap your fingers.
指を鳴らす
Snap my fingers? Well, you see that bridge in your mind, focus on what bugs you about it. During investigations, snapping your fingers at certain words reveals evidence or clues. Press and hold the snap button. Try snapping? Snapping switches to snapping mode. Hold the snap button to confirm. You can cancel by hitting the end button.
その吊り橋をイメージしながらね。何か気になるところがあったんでしょ?
Bridges support have been freshly damaged. Okay. Thing I only had a hazy memory of is now clear. Perfect. People snap their fingers when they have an idea. What the hell happened there? Like the text flew off the screen. The resolution got psycho. It's called snapping. Remember that name. If you see something related or someone says something off and you have an aha moment. Through snapping, you can gather evidence or find out more about something or someone. Long story short, if I find something interesting, I just have to snap my fingers.
Yep.
Yes.
Just
use it. I wouldn't just use it indiscriminately like that. People might start to distrust you. Only use snapping when something feels off or you remember something. You wouldn't want to be around someone who's always snapping their fingers, would you? Especially these guys. They don't like you very much, so if you mess up, they'll kick you out. Then don't give me a power that. Then give me a power that doesn't stand out as much. Unnecessary snapping lowers trust. If trust reaches 0, the investigation fails. Quit your complaining. Sink or swim using this power. It's completely up to you. Alright. I will make sure I don't lose their trust by misusing this new power. Perfect. That is the power of revelation. Long story short, you can think of it as the ability to gather information being leveled up. I'm sure you can investigate like a real detective now. You should test it with the body on the boat and the surrounding area. I don't understand, but I'll try. We'll be hiding nearby. If you need us, call and we'll come. So, how'd it go? Have you calmed down at all? Oh, somehow your aura has changed. Did you partake in some of the grass, perchance? That's not fair. Give me some. Inugami, let me investigate this crime. Investigate? Investigate the murder. I'd like to start at the jetty where the body was found. Well, your detective blood demands justice. How fun does that sound? Fine. I, Kishiro Inugami, give you the right to investigate this incident. Murder. Suspects. So then, Kikuru family, I would appreciate it if you cooperated with Rei Shimobe's investigation. Normally, I would call the Ministry of Security and have them take care of everything. But this time, I'm leaving everything to Rei Shimobe. Inugami, are you seriously placing your trust in someone like that? The fortune of the great Kukuri family is on the line here. This is so stupid. I would be going back to the mansion now. Of course, you're free to be as distrusting as you like. However, if you want the inheritance to go smoothly, might I suggest cooperating. Also, I plan on restarting. The reading will be at 12 p.m. Please don't fight anymore. Let's all stay calm. You don't plan on stopping the reading? I will honor the deceased and carry out the reading as they asked. But, depending on your investigation, you might change how the reading goes. Well, show me your skill. Boo doo doot. That's it.
さて、何を調べようか。
All right, so that's where we're going to leave it off today. We are going to continue this tomorrow. You'll see another video tomorrow, finishing, hopefully, this investigation, checking out where this goes. Who is the murderer? What's going on this island? Was Inugami really the killer of the founder? Next time on Dragon Ball Z. No, we'll be back. I want to thank everyone for coming in. Hit the thumbs up if you like this. If you don't, hit the thumbs down. Subscribe to Yokuso Otaku for more anime news, reviews, and gaming. Let's figure out what's going on with this mystery on the next one.